it's Tom Fuller, everybody, creator of Joomla Bible Study, and today we are going to look at how to add a local server. This is one of the new features in Joomla Bible Study version 9. Let's click on the servers link from the control panel, and you can see it brings us to a list of the current servers. I'm going to click on New on the upper left, and we're going to create a new server. Now at this point, I just want to name it. Let's call this one Local, because I'm going to show you how to create a local server. I click under the server, I click Select, and I go to Type. Now, right now we just have two types in version 9. Legacy, which handles all the current server types that have been used. Local is a new one, and it's a one where you are going to put your media files on the same server where your installation of Joomla Bible Study is located. Now that's all I need to do there. Then I can just click on the media settings, and I want to put in the base URL. This would, in my particular case, just be, as you can see here, localhost. So I'm just going to select localhost and just put in this much of the URL because that's what we're going to need to put in. Then I can put in details. These are default settings. I do want to show the download icon. For the particular media player, I'm going to use the internal player as the default. I'm going to use pop-up as the default window. And then under default media settings, I can do things like set a default image. For this particular case, let's say I want to make a local server just for my MP3 files. This just makes it a whole lot easier for you to be able to quickly add studies and media files. Let's say I want to use a button and an icon. We have maybe blue as the icon color. I can set custom color if I want to. The icon type is going to be MP3. I can put in a custom icon type if I want to, if I know what the different classes are. I can put in a font size. Let's put in 20, for instance. Then I can set a default MIME type. Let's say I want that to be MP3 because that's this particular thing. And then I can click on server parameters, and basically this tells me whether I want to auto start the media file going or not. If I want to set template access rules, I can do that up here. Generally, you probably won't need to worry about those things, but you can change them here if you want to. That's it. Then I save and close, and I have my local MP3 server ready to go. Then if I want to use that, let's go over here and click on Media Files and click on New. Now I'm going to select a study that I want to particularly put this to. Let's choose this one, Good and Honest Heart. Let's set a create date of today. Now the server, I've set a default as a different one, but I'm going to choose my new local MP3 server. Here it is on the list. I just select it, and then there it is. Now I can go over here to the details. I can actually upload a file right from here. So if I want to, I can click on Add File. I can go out to, I've got some under Music, MP3, Myself. Let's go to Luke, and let's just choose this style right here, this study right here. So then I choose Open. Then I click on Upload. You can see the blue bar, and it's uploaded it. It's finished. It's put it under the Images Bible Study Media folder. That's where they're going to go. You can see it's auto-filled in the file size converter, which is kind of cool. I can go over here again and choose server detail if I want to. Some of these settings aren't in use yet, but I can use my global player. Remember, we set that up as the internal player and the pop-up, so I don't have to change that at all. And here I can change my images and so forth. But in this particular case, I'm going to use the server settings, so I don't need to worry about that at all. And I can go over here and set parameters for the how wide I want the media file window to be. Let's say I want it to be 700 by 250. I can put in elements for the title and the footer if I want to. And that's all there is to it. And then I just click Save and Close, and then that media file is there. If I go out using that server, if I click on the studies list, then it's going to show us that A Good and Honest Heart has an MP3 file associated with it, and here it is right here. I can just click on that file and I can play it, and it's really very fast and very easy. God bless.